Gangsters, criminals, and chaos, it's all too much fun. From heists to hacking, these games let you live the criminal life without any of the jail time. What a deal, right? If you've ever wanted to play dirty and live dangerously, you're in the right place. I've scoured through plenty of crime games, factoring in player reviews and critic scores. So if there's one true top 10 crime list, it's this one. Let's dive in. You ever wonder what it's like to be a gangster but also randomly break into karaoke sessions? Welcome to Yakuza 0. This game is peak gangster drama meets absolute absurdity. You play as Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, two men climbing the ranks of the Yakuza in 1980s Japan. The story? Full of betrayals, intense rivalries, and brutal street brawls. The combat? Straight up WWE in a business suit. You can smash dudes' heads with bicycles, drop-kick punks off bridges, and literally pick up an entire sofa to throw at someone. And yet, in between all the chaos, you can run a cabaret club, play arcade games, and even help a guy get his pants back. Every street in Kamurocho and Sotenbori is packed with side stories that make the world feel alive and unpredictable. Alright, imagine GTA, but with zero chill. Saints Row the Third is what happens when you let a gang become so powerful, they basically turn into celebrities. You're the boss of the 3rd Street Saints, and the city of Steelport is your personal playground. Want to skydive into an enemy base while blasting dubstep? Do it! Want to fight off an army of clones? Go ahead. Want to run through the streets wearing nothing but a cowboy hat? Nobody's stopping you. It's ridiculous, over the top, and exactly what you'd expect from a game that lets you beat people up with a giant purple, let's call it a bat. And somehow, amidst all the insanity, it still delivers a fun crime empire building experience.
Get closer!
So, what if I told you that you could be a gangster without ever touching a gun? Sounds lame, right? Wrong. Watch Dogs 2 proves that hacking is just as dangerous as any arsenal. You play as Marcus Holloway, a young hacker rolling with DedSec, a crew of digital outlaws flipping the middle finger to corporate overlords. You can shut down entire city blocks, hijack bank accounts, and mess with enemy cars, all with a few swipes on your phone. It's like being a modern-day Robin Hood, except instead of bows and arrows, you're using Wi-Fi and memes. And the world? A lively open-world San Francisco that reacts to your every move, where even the smallest hacks can cause citywide chaos. It's not just a gangster game, it's a next-gen rebellion. Sorry to interrupt, but if you find this video helpful or entertaining at any point, make sure to like and subscribe. It's a really big help. Thank you. Cyberpunk 2077 had a rocky start, but let's be real, it's a banger now. Night City is alive in a way that few open worlds are. From neon-soaked streets to shady back alleys, there's always something to do or someone to meet. And with recent updates and expansions, the game's finally delivering on its potential. Whether you're hacking enemies, cruising in your futuristic ride, or just soaking in the vibes, it's easy to lose hours here. Night City is basically what happens when you mix the Mafia with tech billionaires and let them run wild. You play as V, a mercenary trying to climb the criminal food chain while dealing with cyber-enhanced psychos, power-hungry corpos, and street gangs that make traditional mobsters look like school teachers. If you like your crime stories with a little sci-fi flair, Cyberpunk has you covered. You ever watch those old school gangster flicks and think, man, these guys are smooth? Well, LA Noire lets you step into that world. But instead of being the criminal, you're the detective trying to outsmart them. Set in the 1940s Los Angeles, you play as Cole Phelps, an LAPD detective who's knee-deep in mob dealings, corruption, and murder cases that'll have you questioning everyone. The facial animations in this game was ahead of its time. Even though this game is 14 years old now, its animations are still better than most recent AAAs. Every interrogation feels like a high-stakes poker game, where one wrong move could mean letting a killer walk free. The city is alive with detail, from the neon-lit streets to the classic cars straight out of a noir film. It's less about pulling triggers and more about pulling truths, but make no mistake, it's gangster to the core. Alright, time to put the organized in organized crime. Payday 2 isn't about some street gang nonsense. It's all about high-stakes, professional heists. You and your crew pull off bank jobs, armored truck robberies, and even casino heists, all while outgunning waves of SWAT teams. It's like Ocean's 11, but with way more bullets. And if you're playing with friends, the chaos is next level. Because let's be real, someone's always gonna mess up stealth and turn the whole thing into a war zone. But hey, what's a little gunfight between friends, right? The sheer variety of missions, gear, and tactics makes sure no two heists play out the same way. Whether you're silently cracking a vault or going in guns blazing, every job is a cinematic crime thriller in motion. Sleeping Dogs drops you into the neon-soaked streets of Hong Kong, where danger lurks around every corner. You play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop walking the razor-thin line between duty and loyalty as he infiltrates the ruthless triads. It's not just about guns and car chases. This game brings some of the best hand-to-hand combat in the genre, mixing martial arts, brutal environmental takedowns, and cinematic action straight out of a Hong Kong crime thriller. The driving, pure chaos, with high-speed pursuits through crowded streets and reckless stunts that make you feel like an action movie star. And the story? Absolute fire. It's a gripping tale of betrayal, honor, and survival. To be fair, this game deserved a sequel, but instead, all we can do is replay it. If there's one crime game that defines the entire genre, it's this one. GTA 5 isn't just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon. Michael, Franklin, and Trevor are three very different criminals, but all of them are knee-deep in the crime-ridden insanity of Los Santos. The heists are legendary, the betrayals hit hard, and Trevor, that dude is a walking war crime. Whether you're pulling off the ultimate bank job, starting fights with random pedestrians, or just seeing how long you can survive a 5-star police chase, this game lets you live out every crime boss fantasy. And let's not forget GTA Online, because nothing says gangster like running a multi-million-dollar criminal empire from your luxury penthouse.
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. Then he kind of got a little angry, so I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no.
By the way, if you're planning to buy these games we've been talking about, please don't waste your money on Steam. Instead, check out Instant Gaming. They've got crazy discounts on most games, and their shop is truly legitimate, so you don't need to worry about anything. The link's down below, and you can thank me later. Think gangsters only exist in cities? Think again. Red Dead Redemption 2 shows us that cowboys were the OG gangsters. Arthur Morgan is part of the Van der Linde gang, and these guys do it all, robbing trains, collecting debts, and going head-to-head with lawmen. The storytelling in this game is next level, and every choice you make carries weight. You'll feel like you're really living in the Wild West, making impossible choices and questioning whether the outlaw life is worth it. And let's be real, no one pulls off a trench coat and revolver quite like Arthur Morgan. The open world is designed to perfection. It's detailed in a way that makes you feel like you truly belong.
Gentlemen!
Shell of safety. 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 Shell of safety.
Can I speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son.
If The Godfather was a video game, this would be it. Mafia Definitive Edition isn't just a crime story. It's a journey through the golden age of organized crime. Set in the 1930s, when Prohibition fueled the rise of crime families, You step into the shoes of Tommy Angelo, a humble cab driver who gets a taste of the Mafia life and quickly realizes there's no turning back. What starts as a simple favor turns into a career of backroom deals, high-speed chases, and brutal betrayals. The setting is pure perfection. Old-school cars rumble down the cobblestone streets, smoky jazz bars hide dangerous conversations, and every alleyway feels like a scene out of a noir film. The Tommy gun shootouts? They're straight-up gangster cinema, complete with dramatic last stands and getaway drives that feel ripped from a Hollywood classic. This isn't just another crime game, it's an interactive Mafia masterpiece.
Where the hell did they find that truck?
I don't have any idea, but if you guys are into games with high replayability, this video on the screen will definitely please you. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you there.